Hi everyone. I was not planning on making this video today, but I just kind of had a spur of the moment idea a few minutes ago and just thought I would make this video. By the way, here's me and this is where I edit over here. And that is where I normally sit and do flipbook stuff over there. And there's my shelf. And anyway, let's see if I can get this standing back up without it falling over. Okay, so I figured I should follow up on the Grumpy Cloud 3 project that I announced a few months ago. I announced the big Grumpy Cloud story. It's like an 11-page, 11 or 12-minute story, launched a Kickstarter, and the Kickstarter failed miserably, which I was mentally prepared for that to happen just because, I don't know, it's just kind of the way things go sometimes. The story's still good, and I was getting like a lot of comments from people saying like, yeah, this is cool, I can't wait to see it, go. I don't have any money, but we support you and stuff. And that's really cool. And I totally get where everyone like that is coming from. I do want to say thanks to everyone who did like pledge to the project and, tried to make it happen. There just wasn't enough exposure or interest or whatever. Okay, so that said, the project failed. Now what? Is it just dead? Do we just kind of move on? Or I thought there could be potentially another interesting option, but I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Either Andy, just let the project die, no one's interested, or I really do think the story is good. I was excited about like the direction that the story went and where it ended, and was really excited about the different the whole kind of like central thing happening in the plot is that reality keeps changing, and so like the animation style changes throughout the whole story. There's like this reality manipulation device that Grumpy Cloud is using, and anyway, we had the first third of it all storyboarded and ready to go. We would have still needed to like storyboard the rest of it. Okay, so at this point, there's no budget for it, and where the Kickstarter failed, I'm not really inclined to like try and do another Kickstarter for it. But what I think is an interesting option at this point, we could just open it up and make it a community project. Meaning it would just be like a big collaborative project. I could say, okay, anybody who wants to just volunteer, if any of you guys are animators, you're 2D animators, puppet animators, stop motion, CG, traditional hand drawn, you hand puppets, and you want to jump in and just take a scene because you think it would be fun and a cool thing to do, we could just make it like a big kind of collaborative community project. And I think it could work really well with like multiple animators and people as a community project, especially where that's kind of the part of the story is the animation style is changing. Everybody who I don't know exactly the process of sort of deciding, okay, yes, you can have, and you can have this scene and this scene. There may not be enough to go around for like everybody who wants to help out. It would also, I would also want to keep everything at like relatively a similar skill level. Although, there could be like kind of a range of skill levels as far as what you can do. But we would kind of need to, kind of pick the best scene for the best person and stuff like that. But anyway, that's kind of the option for the Grumpy Cloud story at this point, is to open it up to the community and say, hey, if you guys want to, we could make this together. If you want to see it happen and take a part of it, then we could just, do it as a community, and that would be kind of a really cool thing to pull off, just kind of as a big collaborative thing. And that we could kind of do like a little making of kind of interview thing at the end, where everybody kind of gets to talk about their process and how they did what they did, which I think could be fun. So please let me know down in the comments if that's something that you guys would really be into, would like to see. Even if you're not someone who would want to necessarily participate yourself or have the skills yourself, but if you're like, yes, please do it, you can let us know down in the comments for that as well. Or honestly, if you're just like, why do you care, Andy? Just let this project die. No one is interested. Then you can feel free to let me know that too. And yeah, but I wanted to throw it out there and just say, hey, yeah, we could potentially do this as a group. I would do all the, well, I would probably do most of the flipbook stuff, or at least a big chunk of it. We could potentially open up, maybe do like a half and half. Maybe I would do like half the flipbook stuff and then let other people take like the other half of it. I'm not totally sure. But the main thing is I need other collaborators who can do other types of animation, CG, hand-drawn, 2D, stop motion, hand puppets, you know, that kind of stuff. Okay, so let me know down in the comments. I'm also going to put an email address in the description for this video, that if you're like, yes, give me a scene, I would want to do this, it just sounds fun, you can reach out to me and my team at that email address. And then we will, kind of based on the response here and the, I don't know, the people who are interested, and if it seems like, okay, it looks like enough people are interested in doing this thing that we could pull it off, then I'll follow up again with like, okay, yes, we're doing this, or no, we're not, and we can have a farewell party for Grumpy Cloud or something. The other thing, I do have like a massive, huge, ginormous community project that I'm going to be announcing soon. I wouldn't want Grumpy Cloud to get in the way of this other massive community project that I'm going to be announcing, because it is like crazy, and it's going to need the help of all of you guys who might be interested. So yeah, that's just the other thing you've got to take into consideration, is being able to like manage both of those things, because this really big one that I'm going to be announcing, it's really, it's crazy. It's really cool. But we'd have to make sure that they can both be pulled off. Okay. That's it. This is like the 4th time I've recorded this video, and every time I'm like, all right, I'm going to keep it shorter. I'm going to keep it shorter. And here I am at like 7.5 minutes. All right. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys in the next one. The camera's over there. Okay.